Greg, what was your impression of All the Lonely People?
Well, my impression of All the Lonely People was the timing of a documentary like this could not have come out at a better time. Our organization and me personally and the folks that we work with have been working for over 50 years in this network to address isolation and loneliness for older adults. What this film really showed prior to pandemic, but really during the pandemic, is this affects children, it affects middle-aged individuals, it affects older adults. It was built in a way to follow people around the world on their various struggles, but more importantly, or equally as importantly, it was really solutions-based and showed what some communities were able to do to combat this problem by putting real-life interventions into place. So I think the film is very timely, it's very important, and it needs to be shown over and over and over again. So if people are considering, do I bring All the Lonely People to my community? The short answer is you have to, absolutely. Again, I think what was really important about the film was it raised something that nobody talks about, but so many people are impacted by. So you think, well, it's going to be really difficult. There's a lot of technical challenges. How do we pick slots and sites, etc.? Those are the easy parts. What is the difficult part, which isn't really that difficult, is when you advertise that this is coming, this is what it's going to do. People will come out of all ages, but the brilliance of this was the facilitated conversation after the film to talk about what people were experiencing, what they were feeling, and how the community can come together to solve the problem. Yeah, so the logistical challenges really were that we had more communities that wanted to bring the film into their communities than we were able to have capacity for. So the way that we overcame that was, we have our state broken up into 10 regions. We had a in-person site in all 10 regions, and then we were able to bring about another 20 to 25 satellite sites where we could do a live stream where those folks could participate as well. When you're in a state as geographically large and diverse as New York is, you're not going to have somebody in a particular region drive 3 hours. So what we were able to do was bring that film to them at different satellite sites. So all day we had, upwards of 35 different community screenings. The results didn't just meet my expectations, they far exceeded my expectations. One of the smallest communities that we had a screening in had 130 people. So if you multiply that by the 30 to 35 sites, you're looking at, thousands and thousands of children, their parents, older adults, community members coming together for something that, people feel but don't talk about. So I feel really great that we were able to partner and bring this really exciting documentary to New York State. And I think anybody who's thinking of doing the same really ought to do it. And this is something that should be continuously played, should be available on live stream, public television, etc., because we have a public health problem in loneliness, isolation, and then there's depression, suicidal ideation, all of those things that come from this, and there's ways to solve it.